about me ambition. Keep me on the money mission. Believe na me dreams, me believe na the vision. And when me 30 mil me fi sit down, na just me ambition. Ambition. Keep me on the money mission. Something about me ambition. Ambition. Yo, hustle every day, me no waste time.
Hey my natural beauties, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be finally sharing the tutorial for my mini spring twist style. This has so far been very highly requested and it's the newest addition to the Natural Glam by Toya family. So you guys know I'm super excited to be sharing this with you. It's a super easy style to achieve and it just features these gorgeous twists, and I'm going to be sharing all the details with you guys in this video. Now as you can see, this is a very discreet install even though it is crochet. So for today I'm going to be showing you guys my braid pattern and how I camouflage my leave out. All the details are going to be in this here video. So before we get started, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on all my socials at NaturallyMsToya. The links for those will be in the description bar. And if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off on hair that is of course clean but very dry. So the first step of course is to go ahead and add some moisture. I'm using my shea butter from Ashanti Naturals. I'm being very generous with this. You guys want to make sure that whenever you're going to be doing a crochet style, your hair is thoroughly moisturized underneath that style, especially if you plan to keep it in for a long time. So I'm also going to be detangling after I add that moisture to make sure that my braid pattern is effortless when I start to do my braids. So I'm going to begin my braid pattern. I'm first securing my leave out. Now you don't have to have any leave out for this style if you don't wish to manipulate your hair at all, but I do realize that having leave out creates for a more natural looking install and people can barely tell it's crochet once you have some leave out. So I'm just leaving out hair around the perimeter so that if I want to put the hair up in a pony, I can do so with ease. Once I'm done securing my leave out, I'm going to move on to the rest of the braiding pattern. Now I'm doing the traditional all the way back with the cornrows in the front, and I have about 6 cornrows on each side. I'm going to repeat that on the other side to make sure that I have a total of 12 cornrows. Now keep in mind, the more cornrows you have, the more hair you will have to cover, so you don't want to do too many and you also don't want to do too little. You want to make it nice and full in the front. So about 5 to 6 on each side is perfect, so that will give you a total of 10 to 12 cornrows in the front. Now in the back, I'm doing a zigzag motion of one continuous braid. I have a video linked in the description bar to show you guys in another video that I did that in. So if you guys want to check that out, that link will be down there, and I'll also link it in the iCards. So I have parted off the hair to make this braid process a bit easier. Once I get to the end of that continuous braid, I'm going to sew it down to secure it. Doing this is going to stop the hair from slipping and sliding, especially if you plan to keep this style in for a long time. And don't worry guys, your braid does not have to be neat because it's going to be covered anyway. Stop the time, 'cause I wanna freeze this moment, make it mine, hold you close, now my heart's wide open, when I'm with you suddenly I feel no pain. So this is what the braid pattern looks like. Very easy, right? I know. It just goes from side to side in one continuous braid. Once you're done, we're ready to move on. Now, as I told you guys, these are my babies. I'm going to be using 2 packs of the bra strap length in 1B. Now, of course, I customized mine, so you will get yours with straight colors or however you do request it. Mine does feature some small faux locks, and I did that on purpose, but I just love the texture of this hair. It's super soft, and I love the curl pattern. Your set will feature 300 twists in total, 150 twists per pack. So for the style, you're going to need your crochet pin. I have a couple on hand to make the process a lot faster. I'm going to oil my scalp because I have an eczema problem. I'm using my sulfur 8 medicated hair oil just to put that on there. If you know you have a dry scalp issue, be sure to put some oil on your scalp before you begin to put the style in. Alright, so as I told you guys, I'm loading up my pins, and this is going to make the process very, very smooth. You want to identify where the loops are. Because of the type of hair, the loops tend to revert, so they're not really open. You have to open them. So when you load up a couple pins at a time, you are able to move very quickly. And I've also just put some on my finger to make them easier to grab. So all we're doing is pushing the pin through, attaching the twist by the loop, closing the pin, which is proving difficult with my nails, but yeah. And all you have to do is just bring the tail of the hair through the loop once. You don't need to bring it through crisscross, none of that. You just bring it through once, and that is good enough. The texture of the hair is going to make it hard for it to slip off. It can't slip off, guys. So you just bring it through the cornrow and bring the tail of the twist through the loop of the twist and pull it taut to your scalp, and that's all. So I'm just going to be filling up all those braids in the front first. Because I want the fullness and the volume, I want to make sure that the braids in the front are covered first. Doing this is also going to prevent you from running out of hair. All right, so we're working from the front to the back. As you guys can see, I'm done in the front, so I'm going to move to the back, and I'm doing the very, very same thing. Now I want to show you guys something, and that's of course if you're using the same braid pattern as me. You're going to be putting hair on the cornrows and on top of the cornrows, not in one continuous line going across. All right, we're going to be filling cornrow and then on top. So on the cornrow, on top of the cornrow, on the cornrow, on top of the cornrow, until you're all the way to the top. This is going to give you a nice layered effect and make your fullness even more and give you lots of volume. As you guys can see, it's filling up nicely, and what I'm doing is going through and still finding gaps where I don't have any hair and just putting my locks on them, my twists on them. I'm also alternating my locks so that I don't have them all in the same place. But of course, if you guys don't request locks, just do the same thing with your twists to make sure you have that gorgeous volume from the back and none of your braids are peeping through, which is already very difficult with the braid pattern that I have selected. So once I'm done, this is how my install looks. Very full, very nice and curly and voluminous and all that goodness. Now it's time to work on my leave out. Now for my leave out, I'm only going to be using two products or two things, right? First, I'm going to spritz the hair down with some water from a spray bottle. This is going to make it easier for the hair to take to the product that I'm going to use. So today I'm using the Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Gel, and I'm coating all of the hair with that product, and then I'm going to go in and create some finger coils. These coils are going to mimic the curl pattern of my twists. These are very easy to make. Just coil your finger around the hair or your hair around the finger, whichever way, and it's going to mimic the curl pattern that we have going on in the back. I'm going to be doing that on both sides as well as the back of my head, and you guys can see this is how the curl pattern looks. Just nice tight curls that are going to mimic the curls in the back. Once I've repeated that on both sides and the back, I'm going to let the hair down because we're going to be trimming those ends. All you're doing is looking for any ends that don't look curly all the way and just snip those off. You don't have to do many twists at a time, but of course, you guys know, like at this point, I just wanted my hair to be done, okay? So that's what I'm doing. Just find the ends that don't look as curly and just snip them off. Also, something that I didn't show you guys in this video, you can go ahead and add mousse to this style to kind of amplify the curl at the end. You can do that. So I'm just fixing my little baby hairs, you know, making them cute. You guys know I like doing that. And after this, your style is literally done. I'm loving the volume, loving every single thing about it, and that was easy enough, right? Hey babes, okay, so of course you guys know I have to come in and give you guys the details on the hair. I always do that for all my hair tutorials, so this is going to be none the different. So these are the Natural Glam spring twists, mini spring twists, or micro spring twists. I'm not sure what the hell I'm about to call it yet. I'm the first person installing this style, and look here. I'm in love. I'm a love girl. It's so light, it breathes, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to wash my hair and everything as regular with this style. I'm thinking this can last anywhere from like a month to 6 weeks, so about 1.5 months, you know, thereabout. And I just love this install. Oh my god, guys, like, hey, yeah, like this is gonna be my new jam. I stopped in between. If I was supposed to just do an install like this, it would take me about 3 hours, 3 to 3.5 hours, and that's not bad. Of course, you guys can buy these from me now. I'm gonna have the prices. If you guys want to reach out for the prices, you can DM me on Instagram or send me a WhatsApp message. If you're in Jamaica, we will be shipping via zip mail. That's how we do for the locks as well. So yeah, you guys, like, I am so in love. This is also available in an array of colors, such as burgundy brown, blonde, and copper. All right, so yes, like this is about to be bae. You can also do the install without leave out, but I like when I have leave out for some reason. It just makes it look more natural. And you could have actually achieved this without the leave out and still get a natural look if you brought your twists all the way out and just leave out a little bit of baby hair. So the leave out in the back is for when I plan to put my hair up in a pony. I might go back in and do like a line at the back. But the twists are like 250, so we're planning to increase the amount to 300 twists, right? Now that's a lot of twists, girl, but the fullness is to die for. Like, if I wanted to shape this, I definitely could. I think I want to try curling it. My attempt is to keep this in for a month, so that means I should have this in December to make my life easier, because I really wanted to do a silk press. So until I prepare myself for that silk press, I'm just gonna have my hair in this install so that my hair will be completely tucked away, or almost. Guys, I want to point out that my install features some faux locks, some small locks just thrown in there throughout the hair, and you guys can request this if you want, but I always like when my shit looks different, so you know, it doesn't come with the locks, but if you want the locks, it's no additional charge. And yeah, like this this is live. I'm gonna be doing a video showing you guys how I style it, but yeah, for now that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this hair tutorial. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, stay naturally beautiful. Bye.